Firstly, this is a huge opportunity for me and for the program to move forward. The reason that I'm motivated to take this role is that there's a good collection of talent in the senior level. Most of the experienced players in the league have been there for 5 to 10 years in these tournaments, and we have a very good mix of U23 and U18 players coming up. And for me, that challenge to blend that talent and move forward with this program is what excited me to take this role. I have had experience with the U15 and U18 team previously, and those kids are coming up now to the senior level. That's also an added benefit that I know most of the players, and I have made notes over the years on their strengths and weaknesses, and I think I can help them move forward on that. Well, there are many things that I would like to implement and change in terms of the program. As I said, I've been with the Swiss baseball for over 10 years. I know the players, the teams. I know the European tournaments quite well. And getting ready to play in a qualifying tournament, best of 6 games is quite different than getting ready for a club team that's trying to win a championship. So in order to win these qualifying pools, we need to change the way we practice and develop our talent. So one of the things that I would like to start right off the bat is to change the operating model, how we practice and how we develop. Certainly we need a base foundation of the fundamentals. We need to go over the situations that we will face in a 6-game tournament and build the skills that are required to do that. So we will set up different practice times for specific skills, say like catching and infield, outfield is hitting, bunting. All the core skills we will focus on with those types of players. We don't necessarily need the whole team at the practice to do those. So obviously the development of our players is the first thing I want to change, and how we practice and prepare them to improve their skills. This is the first one on my agenda. The second on my agenda is their culture and the winning attitude. I've only been with these guys a few weeks now. I need to find out what the culture is like and why we can't seem to find the way to win in these tournaments. So I think I'm going to be looking at that as well. And then fourthly, looking at the roster construction, trying to find the skills that we need to win in a 6-game tournament. And that doesn't necessarily mean all the best players have to be there. If we have players with skills that we could use in this tournament, then they're going to be invited, and we're going to develop them and have them on the bench and be ready to win those tournaments. Then long term, I think obviously we need to get out of the B pool. I'd like to win the A pool. There's no reason why we can't win the A pool. We're very close all the time, and I think we just need to add some consistency across the board in pitching and fielding. It seems like every tournament one area does better than the other, but we don't seem to put the whole thing together. So it's more a consistency issue which we need to work on in practices. And lastly, I think that this program has the ability to be a top 10 team in Europe. Right now, the rankings we're about 23, which I think we're much better than that, and we need to focus on that. And so my end goal is to be in the top 10 of Europe with these players in this program. So for me, that's the challenge of this coaching job, is to move it forward and measurably see where we're in the rankings at the end of the year. Well, the one thing that we would really need to work on with the players and expect from the players is that they're prepared and ready to play. Baseball is a very demanding game, not only physically but mentally. There's over 250 pitches in a game, and you have to be ready for every one, and you have to be ready for every situation. And it's the team that executes in these tournaments that win, and so we have to be mentally ready to perform. And we have to be able to know what to do in situations comfortably and not think about things. It just has to come more naturally. And these are the things that I would like the players to pick up and work on. And also take the time, the limited time we have to do practice together and learn skills, to take those back to their club teams and actually really work on them so that they're better players, and it contributes to the success of this program.